Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello students, how's your day lads? I hope for the best to you and your condition. Okay, first thing first, let me introduce myself. My name is Farid Febrianto Wibowo and my NPM was 2021 1257 0031. And this is my video about Recount. Okay, before we get into the material, I want to ask all of you, have you ever gone on to vacation somewhere? If you ask me the same thing, me and my family went on vacation to a beach last week, and that's so fun and relaxing. And so the question is, if I want to tell you all about my last holiday, what should I do? Okay, and this is time where we're gonna jump right into the material about recount text. Okay, so the first slide was the definition of recount text. Recount means to tell. So recount can be interpreted as text that tells about a story, an action or an activity that already happened in the past. So in the simple word, recount text is a text that is retelling the reader about an experience in the past. Next slide is the purpose of recount text. The purpose of recount text is to list and describe past experience by retelling events in order in which they happened. Recounts are written to retell events with the purpose of either informing or entertaining their audience, or both. In a simple word, the purpose of recount text is to retell past experience. Okay, the next one is a generic structure. So there are three of generic structure that you must include if you want to make a recount text. The first one is orientation. The orientation was an opening to begin your story. In the orientation, you must explain about who was involved, what happened, where the event took place, and when it happened. Through orientation, it is hoped that the reader can understand the storyline or plot of the author. The second one is events. Events was tell what happened in the chronological sequence. In this section, the writer will write down a series of events that they experience, the essence of the recount text, or the essence of the recount text. And the last one is reorientation. Reorientation consists of an optional closure of events or endings. You can add reorientation to your story, but this was once again is an optional. But for me, you should use reorientation because in this section, the writer will provide a summary and conclusion of the whole story as well as the ending. The next material is language features. There are several language features. The first one is using simple past tense. The sentence pattern is divided into two. Namely, there is a verbal sentence with a formula subject plus verb to plus complement, and a nominal sequence sentence whose formula is subject plus be plus complement. The example of verb to was like went, saw, bought, walk, and etc. The next is using personal participant such as I, my, group, we, they, and etc. In a recount text, usually the personal participant will appear in the orientation section as an introduction to the character in the story. The next is using temporal sequence. A temporal sequence refers to the order in which events unfold in time. The example was like on Saturday, on Monday, last Sunday, last week, and etc. The next one is using chronological connections. Chronological connectors are useful for starting which activities occurred first and which occurred next. These conjunctions make it easier for the reader to understand the overall sequence of events. The example is like first, then, after, before, and etc. The next one is using linking verb. Linking verb, namely the verb that connects between subject and descriptions, such as was, were, so, could, and etc. And the last one is using action verb. Action verb are verbs that refer to the action you take and can be seen by others, such as look, move, ate, and etc. Okay, now we're gonna see the example of recount text. As I said before at an introduction part, me and my family went to a vacation to a beach. And this was my recount text with the title My Trip to Beach. So as you can see, there are three structures. The first paragraph is orientation. The second, third, and fourth paragraph was events. And the last paragraph, or the fifth paragraph, was reorientation. And there are 6 language features, such as past tense was marked by dark blue color word, personal participant was marked by the green color, temporal sequence is red color, chronological connection is a purple, linking verb is a yellow color, and action verb marked by light blue color. And that's it. We're wrapped up for the explanation about recount text. How's my explanation? If you wanna ask more about recount text, you can comment down below. And that's it for today. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye.